The BC government moved fast to end the province's consumer carbon tax before April 1st. The province was racing to make the move ahead of the federal equivalent being axed. Debate over the legislation went well into the night, but in the end, it passed with questions over what happens next.
I support the elimination of the carbon tax, but it is unfortunate that the government waited to the 11th hour to bring forward the legislation. It's unfortunate that they haven't provided us with more details on how some of the challenges associated with doing this are going to be overcome.
The government's decision to remove the carbon tax is not a comprehensive solution. It is a political maneuver to silence critics while failing to provide a real plan for affordability.
The BC Greens want the government to address the climate crisis and revenue shortfall.
It fails to address the true drivers of inflation, oil and gas sector profits, and volatile oil prices.
The Ministries of Energy and Finance said cancelling the tax and credit will have an estimated impact of about $2 billion in the coming fiscal year. Premier David Eby has said consumers should expect to see an immediate dip to gas prices at the pump.
Just a little heads up to the oil and gas companies, now is not the moment. British Columbians need to see that tax reduction show up at the pump when they fill up.
The BC Utilities Commission says it will be monitoring the retail fuel market to examine whether fuel companies are passing on savings to customers.
That'll be great because it really affects a lot of people who are living paycheck to paycheck and minimum wage.
We'll see. Really depends with the tariffs too. Who knows what's happening down the line.
The carbon tax had added over 17 cents per litre to gas and almost 21 cents per litre to diesel. Still, the provincial government's move to pass the legislation in one day did rile up the official opposition, independents and Greens, and led to a prolonged debate. The frustration evident over the parties getting only limited time to debate the legislation in the House. And despite the bill's passing, the debate of how to deal with climate change and affordability will continue. Meera Bains, CBC News, Vancouver.